Hey everyone, it's Brad here, and if you're starting out on the Irish tenor banjo, one of the most important things you need to develop early on is that picking hand technique. In this short lesson, I'm going to show you 3 essential picking patterns every beginner needs to know. These exercises are going to help build timing, good control and confidence, and will prepare you perfectly for learning Irish tunes a bit later down the road. So let's dive straight in. We're going to start with a simple open string exercise to get that right hand moving smoothly and evenly. And we're going to play 1 bar on each string, starting from the low G, moving up to the high E. And here's how it goes. On the G string, we're going to play quarter notes, steady down and up strokes. So that's down, up, down, up. On the D string, we're going to play 8th notes. That's twice as fast. But again, we want to keep that right hand relaxed. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. On the A string, we're also going to play 8th notes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then on the E string, back to quarter notes. So down, up, down. Okay, so that's 4 on the G, 8 on the D, 8 on the A, and then 4 on the E. I've got my metronome set up here at 80 BPM. If you're an absolute beginner, you might want to start at maybe 50 or 60. You can find a metronome online, just type in metronome into Google or find one on YouTube. Again, I'm here at 80. So we're just going to go through that exercise. I'm going to give us a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down, up. So that was at 80. Just focus on keeping the pick strokes small, smooth and even, keeping that plectrum as close to the string as possible. At the moment, if you're an absolute beginner, again, the goal isn't speed, it's consistency and control. So you want to loop that several times from the G to the high E and then back round again. It's a great warm-up exercise. Again, I was playing at 80 there, but if that becomes comfortable, push it up to 90, 100, 110, 20, so on and so on. Cool. So next up, we're going to work on a crossing string exercise and just making sure we're fretting cleanly while keeping alternate picking steady. So we're going to be playing a D major scale using just the D and the A strings in the middle here. And the pattern is open D, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, A string open, 2nd fret, 4th, 5th fret, then come back down in reverse. Just make sure we're picking every single note alternately, so that's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, I've got the metronome here at 80, and we'll do this as quarter notes, so everything's on the beat. Here we go. So I'll give us a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, if 80 is too fast, you can always slow it down, or if it's too easy, speed it up. So just keep your motion tight and that wrist relaxed. Again, just working on keeping the plectrum close to the strings. A nice clean and even tone, no rushing. Once you can play it comfortably at a slow tempo, again, you just want to speed that up and make it a little bit more challenging. This one's an excellent exercise for improving both right hand precision and the left hand coordination. So yeah, it's a great one to get going with. So now for something a little bit more rhythmic, we'll add in that classic Irish jig feel. So set your metronome to 6/8 time. I'm going to do 6/8 time. We'll stay at 80 on this one. With the metronome at 6/8, it's going to feel like 2 groups of 3, and we want to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on each string, you're going to play 3 8th notes. That's down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Going from the G to the D to the A to the E and then back in reverse. So that's going to sound something like this. I'll just do it without the click first. That's down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So again, I've got the click on. We'll try 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll give us a count in of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll try it together. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Yeah, so try and accent the first note of each group, each line. So down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. Down. So by accent, that just means play the first note a little bit louder. Again, we want to keep that the hand loose on the right. Just keep it nice and loose. Okay. Once it feels natural, start using the same technique, but we want to speed it up. And this is something you really do need to get used to, because 6/8 is like so common in Irish jigs, and it will be a lot of the tunes you'll be learning. So you do need to get used to using that 6/8 technique. So just to recap, exercise 1, that built the consistency and control just using the open strings. Exercise 2, we were developing coordination and accuracy with the fretted notes going through the D major scale. And then exercise 3, including the 6/8 jig rhythm, just to make the Irish banjo sort of Irish tunes very distinctive. Again, you'll be using 6/8 all the time when you're learning jig. So just take your time with each one of these, focus on being relaxed and practice regularly in small, consistent sessions, and it makes a huge difference. If you'd like some personal help working on these or learning real tunes, I teach one-to-one online via Microsoft Teams and Zoom. Link in the description to my website. I also have a free ebook called Banjo Basics. You can check that out on the website. It's got some real great exercises for absolute beginners. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next lesson.